Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 28 of Direwolf20's Server Play series. I am playing right now with what I've dubbed the Uber Breeder. This is the Uber breeding machine. I'm going to explain how it works in a moment, but I'm actually disassembling it to relocate it into the Nether because we need to go there and hang out for a bit. I'm working on a beeline that can only breed in the Nether, so I'm going to disassemble this guy and bring it into the Nether with me. Sound like a plan? I thought so. So that's what I'm doing right now is I'm breaking it down. You can see I had some heaters hooked up here, and I've got all kinds of crazy blocks that can work together to make some awesome combinations of things. So why don't I show you guys how my Uber breeder works in just a moment here. There we go. We're clearing some stuff out. Cool, and awesome. I should probably grab some kind of...
Soren, how did you get red dye into the tank?
I had a temporary recipe for making the dyes from thermal expansion. Can you see it? I'll get you that.
Is it on the Git?
No, I can't build right now because of the way I had to typing out the machine code. But if you add that to...
Man, is it on Bitbucket?
No.
That'll work.
Ah.
I can't push until we get this released. So I can go back to machine code.
Right.
Yeah.
What you guys working on?
Oh, I'm on the server right now, but he's working on Code Chicken Tour stuff.
Multi-block
Yeah,
stuff?
I'm just about done. I have been working on a transformation system with to integrate matrices and transformation lists and everything, so I can translate all my models and other effects and stuff without requiring OpenGL.
You said a bunch of words right there.
He did.
Yeah.
Rotating models.
They sounded
in a nutshell.
meaningful.
Getting stuff to be in the right place, facing the right direction.
That works too.
That would have been so much easier. But hey.
Alright, I'll catch you up tomorrow. I'm gonna head out.
Slowpoke, I just started recording. You can't leave me now.
Oh!
Don't leave us.
It's like 2:30 in the morning for me.
Don't care.
Yeah, it probably is. That's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
I don't see a problem.
I get up early in the mornings at the moment.
He's not a college student anymore either.
Still don't see the problem.
He will do in about 20 years.
It'll be a lot less for Soren.
That's not right. It's like, that's not just me.
I'll catch you later.
I'm back.
Good night.
Hey, Flora. I'm rebuilding my Uber breeder in the Nether because I want to get, like, a bunch of bees from the Nether.
Did you ever grab those bees that I was making you?
Maybe. There were bees. They existed. I know that.
Right.
Alveary lighting. That's an important one for now.
Check our lava production here.
Don't suppose I can resurrect your buckets of dyes.
Well, if you see thermal expansion plugin or plugin handler thermal expansion, that class.
Probably not.
Hit Control
Why?
Shift R. Plugin handler.
The entirety of Xyliquid is commented out.
Because I don't need it anymore. I'm just pulling code off of it.
Oh, I hope this forms a no multi-block. If it doesn't, I have to figure out what block I misplaced.
Yeah. If you find plugin handler thermal expansion, and then add those 3 or 4 lines that I pasted in just a second ago to the init recipes, you should be good to go for crafting.
Okay, let's see.
Basically, you'll need a magma crucible from thermal expansion.
Yay, multi-blocked it. Woot. Alright, so what's the Uber breeder do? Well, I've got chocolate frames here. If you guys remember, chocolate frames reduce the lifespan of the bee significantly every cycle. So I'm throwing a bunch of chocolate frames into the frame blocks, and that's going to make the bee die very quickly. Then I've got mutator blocks. You can put a couple different things in here, I think, but I'm not exactly sure what you're allowed to put in. I don't know. There's stuff you can put in there. I don't know exactly what it is. But long story short, it makes bees mutate. Much higher chance if you throw uranium in there. So I'm putting a bunch of uranium in the mutator blocks. I've got the shortened lifespan. So let's throw our sinister modest hybrid in there. I'm hoping for what I'm thinking should be a frugal bee line. So you see that the bee has full health right now, right? So just keep an eye on this health bar for about a second or two, and you should quickly see why I like and call it the Uber breeder. Let's see what happens.
Everybody run!
Yeah, you probably should run. By the way, I was actually telling Benny about this thing earlier, and he's already was talking about plans for the mutator blocks. He's like, yeah, there should be a downside if you over mutate. No flowers? What kind of flowers do you need? What kind of flowers? Flowers? Really? Stupid bee.
What? Flowers?
Somehow it got the flowers as needed. I hope I can manage to do that. Can I put flowers in the nether? We'll find out. I'm sure I'll figure out a way.
No.
I've actually got a plan.
What was that, chicken?
No.
Does it not ring
It's
correctly?
great.
So I'm the only one who actually did it correctly.
Give me a sec.
We'll do
I
it correctly.
think I was only enabling that if it was water, but let me check.
Yeah, I've got a flower in the nether. Alright, now the bee is going to be happy, I hope. Flowers. Give me a break, sinister, modest hybrid. Dude, she's like, I want to pollinate flowers. I've got everything else here. I've got, the nether wart, and I've got the cactus. Come on, detect that there's flowers nearby. There we go. Oh, boom, insta dead.
Oh, it died. Yeah,
Yeah, it did.
modest princess.
What? Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, cool. So that's why it's called the Uber breeder, because it instantly kills things. Wahaha.
That's
What I
reading.
get? Modest
That's killing.
and sinister modest and modest. This
Uber
should have given me
assassin.
frugal, I thought. Let me check on something. Alright guys, I'm back. So here's what I like about my Uber alveary. It didn't work in the nether because you actually had to breed the bees before they got to the nether, and I brought an already combined queen in there, so that's why I didn't get my my progress. But let's try this thing out, right? I'm going to put an austere princess in here. This is a purebred austere princess, and I've also got a purebred tropical drone, and these guys I happen to know will come together and give me a bee that I'm actually on my way towards looking for, and that's the exotic bee. I'm just going to drop them in there, okay? They're coming together and they're breeding. Cool. This guy can hopefully live in this environment. Yeah, it looks like it'll live. Cool. So I'm just going to go drop these bees in this chest over here. Some extra austere drones. Never hurts to have a few extra. Oh, and better make sure that you've got your uranium ore in the mutator blocks. Yep, that's important. Cool. And we're just going to keep an eye on this austere queen for a moment. See? Lots of uranium in the mutators. Austere queen, currently sitting at full health. Not too shabby. And she's even got longer life, which means she's one of the longer living queens out there. It's not elongated, which I think is the longest, but it's longer, so, that's pretty long. Oh, look, she died. And what I get? Purebred exotic princess with 2 purebred exotic drones. That's right, within 1 tick, this queen died and gave me purebred exotic. So remember, it's like a random percentage chance that one of the traits of one of the children will get mutated. But because we've got these mutator blocks in here, we've got such a high chance that it's actually causing almost every single one of them, in this case it was every single one of them, to mutate. So I'm throwing the exotic drone in the isolator so I can work my way towards the exotic serum. Because one of my progresses, or the process that I go through here, is basically I want to get the serums for all the species that I discover, just in case I ever need to find them again. So you can see I've actually thrown the bee back in there. I only did this not so that it would mutate again, but so that it would die within an instant tick. So yeah, let's see if I got lucky with my exotic species. I did not. And my bee's gone. So I have to, let that bee process again. What I'm going to do is wait a few minutes here and come back with a nice new... Oh, look, it already died. Ha! Cool. So exotic princesses, once again, doing their thing. Let's go ahead and put, you know, the... Oh, wait, I forgot him. Ha, noob. Hey, Direwolf, why are you so noob?
I'm not going to touch that one.
Heh. And you would be wise, sir. So that is how quickly we can breed once you get up to this point. Now, this took a long and huge amount of effort to get to, and each of these individual blocks, the frame housings and the mutators, are a little expensive. And remember, we're using 1 uranium per death, which means we're using 3 uranium per death if you really think about it. But we're doing all right with uranium at the moment. And I've got some combs here coming in, so that's cool. Exotic queen, gonna let her die off, and then hopefully I'm getting pretty close to those purification bees that I was telling you guys about. Jungle pollination. No interest in that. Alright, we'll be back in just a few. Also, I'm going to show you guys the new workshop in a moment here. How about I show it to you now? I'm going to let this bee do her thing, and I'm going to go drop this guy off in here, and then I'm going to show you the workshop. So, exotic drone, give me some exotic serum. Hey, this isn't the workshop path. I moved my portal because I was going in between the nether and the overworld. Which one's that? Purple down there, okay. So let's go see the workshop. I put a little work in between last episode and this one. You'll find that we've got 2 high-pressure steam boilers going on, and I've rearranged some things in here, Soren, as you can see. I relocated all the steam to the back of these boilers here, and I put all the engines on the wall like so. How do you like it?
Ooh.
Fancy?
Mm-hmm.
Not bad, right? I thought it looked good.
Gosh.
I've separated out one output line, and you can see this is completely separated out by itself. So this redstone energy cell is dedicated to the workshop itself, and then these other redstone energy cells here are all dedicated to the shared power supply. So you can see we've got a decent amount of power built up in here. This one's not really moving much at all, so that's interesting. I don't know, maybe it's just, you know, doing its thing. But we've actually gotten back to the point where we're supplying enough power for the server. And we've got, you know, 1 energy tesseract all set to the sending frequency all at once. Because remember, energy tesseracts can only send 100 Minecraft joules per tick. And remember, there's also a bit of energy loss involved with these conduits, a flat 5%. So regardless of how long the conduits are, it'll always be a 5% loss. That's why I put, you know, the energy tesseracts touching the redstone energy cells, because if I put a conduit between them, there'd be even more energy loss. So we're only losing 75% instead of, you know, a little bit more, you know what I mean? We're only losing 25%, yeah. But otherwise, look at how fancy this looks. Cool. I'm just double checking that I didn't forget to wrench any of these to the orange side. How do you like it, Soren?
I like it.
Good. And we can come over here, we can see, because I've got a full squeezer of oily propolis, that means the oily, the distilled drones that I've got back in the apiary are all doing their job. They're producing enough oily propolis to fuel those 2 boilers at full speed. And at this point, we probably, in those brief seconds while I was talking, got another exotic princess. Cool. Let's go ahead and see if I got the species. Oh yeah, exotic species. Nice. Cool. So we can get rid of the jungle. We can store the exotic species in my species chest. You can see all the species that I've come across. I've even got mysterious, which are pretty cool. I've gotten a lot of cool bees. I'm going to start, you know, auto-processing them all. I've got arcane, I've got mysterious, I've got some neat stuff. But right now I need to combine. I've got exotic. Now I gotta combine tropical and exotic to get Edenic. So let's make that happen. I've got a tropical around here somewhere, I'm sure. Tropical. And I'm gonna go ahead and combine that tropical drone with the exotic princess when this one dies. Cool. Exotic and tropical. And I'll store these extra exotic drones over here for now. This is kind of my extra drones chest in case I have anything extra that I need to deal with. Cool. So like I said, once again, this thing should guarantee almost a purebred princess and drone. Let's see what happens when they die. And there we go. I got Edenic princess and drone. How cool is that? And if we check the purebred nature of these things, hopefully they are purebred. Let's see. Edenic, Edenic. And Edenic, Edenic. awesome. So that's just another on the long line of bees that I need to get my way towards in order to manage with these awesome drones that I want to get, the Aura Pure Bees. So I'll be back in a few. Well, guys, I got a new type of bee, and I need to go visit Jaded's house because she's going to have something I need. I better also make sure that I have some shears. I don't think she'll mind me stealing a couple of these magical flowers, because the bee species I just got needs them to breed. There you go, no flowers nearby. The Aware Queen needs magic flowers. Cool.
Actually,
Alright guys, I'm back. And just needed to do something to make sure that these bees can work. I'm not going to say what it was, but you might be able to guess. In order for these bees to breed, you need a special combination of things. So I'm putting together a couple more bees and hopefully get something really cool. Alright guys, so I got Beast bees. These guys are awesome. And I'm currently only getting one drone per dead queen. So I'm
Soren,
actually
do your
injecting it with
crystals
high
not
fertility.
stack beyond 3 anymore?
no.
Now check this out. I've got memory combs. These guys are awesome. You ready for what memory combs give us? This is crazy. You actually get a decent amount of them too from your V-Spees. Magic wax. Okay, that's not what I was thinking. Come on, memory comb, give me something good. Trying to show the YouTube. I didn't get anything good that time either. Alright, well, I need to wait. I'm going to wait for some more memory combs to show you guys the really awesome stuff that they produce. I'm going to let this serum inject into this bee, and then I'm going to start with the final one, which is the pure bee. I really want to get the pure bee, because what that guy does is he allows, anytime you have the pure bee inside or near an aura node, what it'll do is it'll chew up any flux from the environment. So you can see we've got a moderate amount of flux right here. Well, the pure bee will eat the flux out of the environment and crystallize it into a crystallized form of aspect. And then it'll, you can use that to make your bottles or your aspect jars, and you can use it for a couple other things too. So kind of looking forward to that. Alright guys, look at this. Got myself some pure drones, and I got the pure species serum, which is awesome, and I just so happened to get lucky enough to get the node bee, which is a really special kind of rare bee. It allows you to drag nodes around, similar to the crystal cluster thing. So I didn't get a purebred of those. I got 2 purebred drones, but I'm going to try and work them up from a pure princess. So I've got a pure princess here. I've got a node pure drone, and I'm going to combine these two in my mutator block, hopefully getting myself a purebred node princess, and then I'll have like the best of the best in terms of the Thaumic bees. So right now I'm mutating myself some of the pure species serum in the synthesizer. This way I can get, just lots of this cool stuff. For now, I'm gonna just work on this a little bit more because I really want to get this node bee serum if I can, because that would be really nice to have. So working my way up to that. Also getting more memory combs. Trying to get these guys to give me what I think they should give me. Let's just see if I've gotten any yet. No, still not getting the thing I'm looking for. Come on now, give me something cool. Alright, and that, ooh, a node princess. Cool, I got exactly what I was hoping for. A node pure princess. That's pure luck. So node pure plus pure bred node. So node pure and node. Should get me a node queen. Crazy. Crazy, silly amounts of bees.
But so fun.
I think throwing the high fertility on these guys was a smart thing to do.
I very much agree with you. I actually, that was some of the breeds I was trying to deal with at the moment.
What's that?
I actually did that with some of the bees I'm trying to breed at the moment, and it worked like a charm.
Yeah, I mean, it gives you more bees to have a chance with, right? So these guys are pure. This is also pure. Pure node and pure node. So if I'm lucky, I'll get a purebred queen out of this, or princess out of this. We'll see, though. Well, lots of the node trait. Node pure princess. Node pure drone. Node drone. Node drone. Alright, I'm definitely going to get this. Node pure and node. Awesome. We are about to get the node drone. That's so cool. I can't wait. Do these things have the same range as that crystal cluster thing? Do you know?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I know you don't know, Soren.
Duh.
Pretty sure I wasn't asking you.
Oh, well.
That,
Of all
unfortunately, is deeper into the Thaumcraft bees than I have personal experience with, unfortunately.
It's all good. I'm getting myself some nodes. Some node drones. I'm going to make sure I get the purebred princess and drone before I start, you know, throwing these guys in the bee thing to break them down and get their traits. Because I want to get the node serum. But let's see what I get for a princess this time. Node princess. That's right. Purebred time.
Dun, da, da.
Alright, gonna go throw these guys in here. Node and node. Quite pleased with myself, not gonna lie. I wasn't even going after the node queen, because they're really rare to get. It's like this special thing you have to do, but I accidentally got it, so I'm very happy now.
Nice.
Yeah, really nice. So there we go. We've got the beast bees, we've got the pure bees, we've got all kinds of cool stuff. I'm really quite happy with that. So I'm getting myself some beast bees right now, and then I'm going to work on the serum for the pure bee. And what that's going to do, like I said, is it cleans up the environment. So if you have this bee anywhere nearby and there's some flux in the atmosphere, it's going to take care of it for you. Node princess. I'm not really looking for node princesses right now, but I'll definitely take the serum. Notify effect serum. That's kind of cool. I think I do want to hang on to that one. I guess if I put that on any bee, it'll drag nodes around. That sounds cool. Alright guys, we'll be back. Alright, so it's time to try a little experiment. I've got my apiaries, and I'm going to place that guy right there. That's a little too close. I want to move him maybe to here. I want to see how well this works. I'm going to try right there. That sounds like a good spot. And I'm going to put my node princess and drone in here. Now, if this is right, what should happen is as soon as these guys mate, they should create a queen that can start moving this node here. So let's see what happens. Thinking about it. Sky obstructed. Okay, well, there's part of your problem. Gotta see the sky, right? There we go. Looks happy now. So, are you going to move this node? What's going on? Is it moving? Doesn't look like it, does it? Oh, not daytime. There's your problem. Alright, I'll come back when it's daytime.
That'd be cool, I guess.
Alright, now it's daytime, and this bee should be doing something, I hope. So I've got the node bee, and I've got it near a node. Will it work? This is from Thaumic bees, remember? Alright, so the bee's doing stuff. Let's see if Jaded knows how this works, because it doesn't seem to be working to me.
Yeah, I couldn't help you because I was about to ask you how it works. Okay, looks like it's slow.
It's awful slow.
Snarky Dyer, snarky.
I'm just saying, like, it doesn't look
It's
like
just
much
a-
is happening. You know what? I think I ate all the flux in this area, and that's part of the problem right now. So I'm going to take my node queen back and try and find a node that has more flux on it. Alright guys, relocated the drone here. It just so happens my node queen here has the node purification flowers, so it needs to have flux in the environment for the bee to operate. So we're going to see if this node starts moving here any closer. But the good news is this bee will actually eat the flux out of the environment and compress it. But I'm working on some pure bees right now that'll do that a little bit more efficiently, I think. So let's see. Is it moving? And I'm not seeing much by way of movement. What about you, Neptune?
No.
Kind of just seems to be sitting there. Let's give it a few and see what happens. We'll come back once we have something to show. Alright guys, we just had some action happen here. A huge chunk of the V got sapped out of the aura. We don't know why. Oh, we're learning things now. So it looks like the aura is recharging from the adjacent nodes like it normally... Whoa, look, it dropped again. Did you see that? The node just shrunk again. This node queen is definitely doing something. You think it's sapping a bunch of V out of the environment before it moves it?
Probably. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it just... Maybe it's a troll.
It probably is a
Troll node.
I wonder if I make it a faster worker, if it'll move it faster. That would be cool. Alright. Come on, node. Let's do something now. I'm thinking like I would hope only one more chunk of V would be needed, because I think it's somewhere around 6 or so hundred of the V is needed for the node to move with vanilla Thaumcraft mechanics. So, oh, we have a high amount of flux in the environment now. Something's going on. So it looks to me like Neptune's trying to figure out exactly where the node is, because either it's moving extremely slowly or it's not moving at all. So I'm voting for not at all.
Yeah, I think it would be like more off center if it were moving. So.
Yeah. Alright guys, the bee died off. We did get some crystallized vinculum aspects, so that's neat. But I'm going to try making sure that the bee becomes a queen right next to the node, and hopefully that'll do something. So let's try this again. I don't know, maybe we'll get lucky this time? Alright guys, well it looks like to me this thing just ain't working. So instead I'm working on my pure bees. You can see I've got these guys, they purify the aura nodes for you. I want to show you what they do, but I'm currently bumping them up with the best, fastest productivity that I can put on them. It's a trait that, you know, makes them produce faster. I'm hoping that will mean it'll clean the aura nodes faster. So we're going to see what happens. I want to try it on this like high flux aura area. I want to go and put down one of these node purifying ones. This bee here is a node purify, but it's a very slow worker. It's the slowest worker available. So we're not able to get a lot of stuff. You can see only so far I've just gotten the crystallized vinculum aspect. So, but what's cool is we can go ahead and show the use of that, I think. Let's see, will it show me? We will find out that, yes, we can surround it with a glass vial, and we'll get the Essentia vinculum. Cool. So that's what we do. We get 8 of these crystallized aspects, and we can get the Essentia bottle from them. So that's what the Pure Bee is going to do for us. Hopefully, like I said, when I bump it up to fastest, it'll operate a lot quicker and just pull the flux out of the environment that much faster. And then I want to put some Pure Bees all around our major Thaumic areas. So that way, people coming by doing some magic, it won't affect the environment as much. It'll kind of, gobble up the flux and turn it into these little crystallized aspects, and then we can use them, to do more magic. So that's the plan, and I think, except for the node bee not moving the node like I wanted it to, otherwise everything's going pretty well with this. I'm really happy with the Thaumic bee progress I made in today's episode. Got a lot more to work on, though. I want to start, I think, checking out some other stuff from some other mods. So we're going to take a little break from the bees for a while. We've got a lot of bee processing going on. You can also see I wound up throwing my Vs bees into the apiary, and those should be producing these memory things. Now, did I ever get the products that I was looking for out of them? Doesn't look like I have yet, does it? No. Pulsating propels, that's not what I'm looking for. No. I was under the impression I am getting some of this magic wax, which is cool. You can see it's got some Procantio on it, and it's used for a couple cool things. Let's take a look. This is coming, I think, from the magic bees. You can use it to make glass vials, or just 4 of them make 4 glass vials, which is neat. And you can also use it to make empty magic capsules. And magic capsules are actually pretty unique in that not only can you store any other liquid in it like the normal stuff, but you can also store things that you can't normally store in vials. Stuff like, let's say, for example, liquid DNA. There's no way to store liquid DNA or steam in capsules or cans. So those magic vials do make that possible. And with that, I think we've got to wrap up. What's that, Morv?
I said that is special, yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. So I'm getting a lot of that magical wax stuff, but no such luck on this node bee moving the node. I thought that's what it did. The node queen is lying to me. I don't know. I'm gonna get her out of here. I'm going to leave the apiary, though. We'll come back next episode and check out the Pure Bee. Like I said, once I've got the fastest trait on it. So right now I've got fastest productivity. This princess is good to go. The Pure Drone is getting worked on. And then we'll have Pure Bees pretty soon. All right, guys. Direwolf20 signing off. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Take it easy.